Hi, I'm Ron Black.
I'm Chris Avellino.
And we are Black Cat Films.
We're here today to do an interview for Jacob Lenhoff Tours America. Black Cat Films started about a year and a half ago.
March of 2024.
Ron got proposition to make a poster for a movie that he backed on Indiegogo, and he decided he wanted to film a movie based on that poster.
Kind of Eli Roth it. Since we go to a lot of horror conventions, that was the idea I came up with, and thus became MonsterCon Massacre.
That was our first film that we worked on. We spent a weekend at a convention, and we decided to utilize our friends that were there hanging out with us, and filmed all throughout the convention hotel, and we made a very terrible first movie. But we got it done, which is the important part for us.
It was hilarious as hell.
From that point, we moved on from there, and we've done several other things. In the meantime, Ron has been continuously on Indiegogo. Do you want to explain Indiegogo real quick?
Indiegogo is a shit platform now, but it was a good platform where I got in touch with a lot of filmmakers, a lot of actors, went on a lot of sets, pretty much bought my way on sets, bought my, what they call perks, and started off as producer credits, getting my son in films, getting myself in films, and I've amassed a pretty extensive credit on IMDb. I've got over 150 credits as producer and actor on IMDb Pro.
That was probably the big start for both of us, was him pushing to be in all these movies, being a producer there. And without that, we probably wouldn't be where we are today. With all the learning that he's picked up from sets and bringing me along to some of the sets as well, it allowed us to both learn from different people what to do, what not to do. And it's a good thing. But Indiegogo is basically just a platform for you to...
It's a crowdfunding platform.
Yeah, crowdfund.
Just so you can be involved in the filmmaking process. It helps the filmmakers out by giving them money to make the movies.
Earn money to make a movie. Indiegogo is for other things as well, but that's what we were utilizing it for. That's what we were backing other people's projects for as well. I haven't done nearly as much as him, but I've backed a decent little bit of movies. I've helped out where I can. It gets to be costly if you try and do 150 movies. It's not a cheap endeavor, but it's definitely worth it in the long run, because the connections he's made over time has been pretty great, which is good for us as a whole. Past that, we then started with
Flickr.
Our Flickr episodes. Flickr was an idea that he created, that he wanted to work on filming at some of the conventions we were going to when we had a hotel room. What was the basis of the Flickr?
The Flickr basis was these people were living in a low rent apartment building that was falling apart, and the landlord didn't do anything, and the Flickr was a person that got killed in the apartment. Now he's back to torture and kill the residents.
And what was the idea with the costume? How did you decide to make the mask and the robe and all that?
I was just goofing off one day with some latex and a stocking, and just putting stuff on the mask, like latexing the stocking. Then I'd let it dry. Then I'd paint it, see what it looked like. It looked kind of like a burn victim. So I'm like, put it on, check it out, and thus became the Flickr costume. I was all black. Originally started out all black with a robe. Now we're up to a skin suit with ribs showing and a better mask that hasn't been seen yet.
Yeah, pretty much the whole Flickr series was gave us the ability to practice everything from special effects to mask making for him, our filming, our directing, our producing. You know, like everything we did it just to help us learn better and get better at what we were doing. He plays the Flicker in all the episodes that are currently out now, and some of them.
Rug again. I'm not saying get up, just like, come on. Excuse me. Excuse me? I need to get by. Come on, asshole. What the fuck?
See if we continue doing that or not. It based on availability.
Yeah, I want to try. I told him I want to try to get 100 episodes. Everybody wants to be a part of it, so there's no loss of talent. Everybody wants to be a part of Flickr.
Yeah, we pretty much put posts out on Facebook, or when we go to a convention, we communicate with other people like, hey, who wants to die this weekend in a short? We're gonna shoot something pretty quick, maybe take a couple hours, try not to take up too much of your time. We'll do it at night, so we're not pulling you away from a convention. And that's how we cast most of the people in that. And so they're just pretty much all friends of ours that we've known. We either have already met them or we know them on social media. And they say, yeah, we would love to do it, and we bring them on.
Or we'll be filming, and somebody will step on and be like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then we'll like, yeah, if you want a piece, hop on in, and we'll film. Like, we're not afraid to take anybody.
We are run and gun filmmakers as far as that stuff's concerned. We have no problem pivoting really quickly, something we're pretty good at it at this point. So I know we filmed one Flickr where there was a guy walking down the hallway, and we're like, no, we want you in the scene. You want to be in here? He's like, yeah. So we just did a quick pivot and made him a part of it. Not a big part, but he was in it, which was cool. So yeah, all the people that we cast are people we know or are aware of or meet at the hotel that we're usually filming at. And the reason we shoot at a hotel is because it's typically easy to clean up there. Nobody really says anything to us. Nobody's ever complained about anything. We usually clean up really well after we're done. We do get blood in places. You know, obviously we're killing people and we're working on our special effects, so there is going to be blood.
And we don't use a little bit of blood. We use a lot of blood.
We do like to use a lot of blood. But it's, like I said, we always clean up after ourselves. We are very cautious when we are at a hotel because we don't want to get in trouble. So we do limit our exposure to, you know, the lobby area when we're filming. We try and stick to either in the room, in the hallways, or stairwells. And that's where we perform most of our kills. It just makes it very low risk for us. So that's how we've worked around that. And have any of the actors complained about the blood? I don't think we've had.
No, we've had no. If any actor complained about blood, it was the fact they weren't bloody enough. No one's ever said that there was too much blood on them. Everyone's all for the amount of blood that we dump on them.
And the blood is pretty.
It cleans easy. The way I make it, there's a little bit of soap in it, and that makes it so that when you clean it, it pretty much comes out of everything. And we've got white sheets completely saturated with the blood, and the next day I've washed them and it all came out. So, yeah.
And most of the blood, so Ron does make his own concoction for the blood. So he's able to control what we're putting in it to try and make it as safe as possible to be in contact with human skin, eyes, mouth, all those things.
You can eat it. It doesn't taste the best, but the base is corn syrup and Hershey syrup and some red food color, so it's not toxic. So, hi, I'm Ron Black from Black Cat Films, and we're doing a promo for a Fragmented Mind Indiegogo campaign. I know what you're saying. You guys again, but let me tell you something. We're here trying to make magic for everybody to watch. And if you've seen Swan and Dine, you know we've got it in us. And that was done 6 months ago, and we've improved so much better since then. So if you saw Swan and Dine and you love Swan and Dine, what's coming from us is going to be incredible. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be gory, it's going to be psychologically unfit to watch. What do you think, Chris?
I've been reading the reviews, been reading the comments from our last promo video, and everything says we need more blood.
More blood?
Dude, I'm just telling you what they're telling me.
How could there be more blood? Did you see how much blood?
I was there. I threw it on you. I know. My trees are still stained. I know how much blood was thrown.
Could there be more blood? I mean, I could make more blood, and we could see what that is.
I think we got to figure this out. We definitely need to try something with more blood.
What I'm going to do, I'll make a little more blood, right? And then you can tell me if that's enough.
Okay.
All right, so come back, check us out, give us a few minutes. I'm going to go whip up some blood real quick, and hopefully that's enough to make you people happy. Because obviously, you're not happy with the amount of blood you're seeing from us.
Is it enough?
And come
When's
on.
it going to be enough?
I mean, me, you could ask anybody. I'm always more blood, more blood, more blood. Now, I'm hearing it from everybody else. You know what? You want it, you're going to get it.